day at the office, John?
These guys are trying to give me a heart attack.
Everybody else in the building felt
That was an exciting game for the fans.
I think it might be in my top 5 all time for excitement, especially considering the circumstances. You've seen more games than anybody.
Yeah, you got to give a lot of credit to Georgia, down 8-5, come back, score the next 4 goals to go up 9-8. You know, we stick with it and tied it, and obviously won in overtime for an exciting finish.
How key was your defensive play through that first quarter, and I mean really throughout the game, but in that first quarter when your offense wasn't able to get the gears grinding enough?
Yeah, good point. I thought it was important because offense was very flat. We weren't getting many opportunities, so it was nice. Both ends of defense were playing well, so you know, they defended us so well, we defended them as well. I thought it was an even match game, and you know, fortunate we came out on top, but it kept us in the game early, of course.
What about your defense in overtime? And I didn't see who made it, but who did the takeaway in midfield, and kind of how big was that play for you?
I have to watch the film.
Oh.
Who was it? It was one of the offensive guys created the overtime. Klutch did, yeah. Chasing him at center there. I mean, I thought we had a lot of opportunities. I thought their goalie Dobson played very well. I thought that previous shift before they stripped the ball, we had glorious opportunities. Just couldn't catch it. The ball was just slipping out of the stick once too often. I think Josh had one on the back door. Klutch had one. You know, the guys buried it when they had to, and we were fortunate we got enough. So, like I said, you know, they beat us 9-8 during the regular season in our home building, and we were expecting that sort of the game just again, and it was identical game, except, you know, we scored a couple more goals.
When you look at the way that you've been winning games through the end of the regular season, and there were a lot more goals, do you think it just kind of gets this team even more ready for the next round to win in a different way as they're going down the stretch?
You know, you look down the schedule and the scores for the games, the majority of the games are 1-2 goal spread. And earlier in the year, we were finding ways to lose these games, and now we're finding ways to win, whatever that is. You know, a big save, a big goal, a strip at center by Klutch, whatever it is. And right now, that's the difference, just paying more attention to the detail more than the other team.
Did you say anything specific in the break before halftime to kind of settle the guys down after all the elation when they thought Dane won it there at the buzzer?
There was no time to say anything. I thought the ball went in until I watched it, but I was going by the sound of the shot clock. I thought the ball went in, the shot clock went in. So I was pretty confident it was actually a goal until I watched it, and it obviously was not a goal. So no, I didn't get a chance to. There's no TV timeouts or anything, no timeouts. So no, I didn't get a chance. You know, I just kept telling. I'm at the offensive end, so I get a chance to talk to the offense, and just tell them to keep with it and sticking to the fundamentals, getting through the middle, just talking about things that were working for us throughout the game.
And I'm sure you worry in that situation that you can be deflated by it not counting.
100%.
Right back.
Yeah, and I was definitely worried about that. I was like, oh my gosh. I was nervous, definitely the next possession that they had. And I thought our defense was stellar. I think Matt played unbelievable. And that our defense won us that game. You know,
That's been, the last month or so, he's been
sharp.
on.
Yeah, he's been sharp.
How big of a factor does Paulie play in that just comfort level?
You know, Matty plays like everybody else, better when he's comfortable. And, you know, Paul and him have a history of playing together. And, you know, Paul takes up a lot of space. He's a big guy, blocks a lot of shots, and Matt loves having him on the floor. And he seems much more comfortable. And whatever's going to help him. You know, not that he was playing poorly before by any means, but he likes to feel confident with the guys that are playing defense for him. And Paul's one of those guys.
Do you know what the playoff schedule is for the next round yet?
I do. It's out, but I don't know. I haven't memorized it. I have to look at a piece of paper.
Is it 2 next weekend?
I believe it's 2 next weekend, yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, Toronto has the home floor advantage. So I imagine Friday I'm guessing.
Friday, Saturday, or Friday, Sunday?
Yeah,
whatever.
Friday, Sunday it might be. I'm not sure.
Whatever.
But I think they're going 2 games on the weekend and then 1 the following weekend.
Bud was saying this, was telling us this is the first time the Bandits have won a playoff game in overtime since 1992.
In overtime, bud.
You remember
In
that?
overtime. I was
Remember
part of
that
that
goal?
one, yeah.
I was going to say, what do you remember about that, and maybe kind of what it
What I
feels
remember
like
about that?
to finish off a game that way?
Well, it's different because that was a championship game. So, I mean, it's always exciting no matter what game it is, regular season, overtime. It's exciting. Playoffs is exciting. Championship is a little bit more exciting. But that was exciting for our team. You know, gave us a huge lift. Just kind of, you know, reiterates everything that we've been talking about, sticking to it, playing a full 60 minutes today, an additional few more minutes. But, you know, you stick to it and good things happen. You know, it's when you start getting on each other's back and, you know, start finding things to complain about, things don't tend to go your way. So guys are staying positive, and it was exciting. It was an exciting finish for the team. I was happy for them. Obviously, that's not enough. You know, we got a long road ahead. We got a tough, you know, we're playing the first place team in Toronto. They're a tough team. They're looking forward to playing us after last year's playoffs against them, and it's going to be a tough battle against them.